Salut à tous, aujourd'hui nouvelle vidéo sur le jeu Tintin. Mecroid a repartagé sur Twitter, qui ne s'appelle plus Twitter, plusieurs informations vis-à-vis d'un streamer qui a eu l'autorisation de partager son gameplay de 20 à 25 minutes qui nous montre 3 phases du jeu Tintin. Je vais vous raconter tout ça en détail. Alors premièrement, on a eu une première phase de gameplay qu'on a déjà vue, donc notamment avec l'avion jaune de Tintin qui va arpenter le désert et notamment l'Égypte. Ça, on a déjà vu ce que ça donnait, on sait à peu près ce que ça donne, puisque même sur le jeu d'Ubisoft, Le Secret de la Licorne, on a déjà eu des informations là-dessus, on a déjà vu un peu ce que ça donnait l'avion dans Tintin. Pas de phase intérieure du cockpit, c'est un peu dommage. Et on a eu notamment une nouvelles images de gameplay, nouveau gameplay sur le tombeau du pharaon Kiosk. Et ça, c'était vraiment passionnant, puisque on a là une reproduction quasi fidèle de justement cette phase dans la BD d'Hergé qui nous montre avec précision des images de pharaons qui sont vraiment représentées à la perfection dans ce jeu. Je trouve qu'ils ont fait un travail monstre concernant l'intérieur justement. Une phase de gameplay que j'ai trouvée passionnante dans le tombeau du pharaon. J'espère qu'elle va durer assez longtemps vu que le jeu dure une dizaine d'heures. On va voir combien de temps ça va durer. En tout cas, je suis vraiment hypé. Et ce retour des musiques de la série de 91 dans le menu du jeu, je trouve ça fabuleux.
Yo, we got the real Tintin.
It's quite hard to pull off, actually.
Oh my God, I didn't know that you were Tintin. That's crazy.
So this is Tintin reporter. Is it Cigars of the Pharaoh?
Yeah. Actually, Tintin. Well, for those who don't know the character, it's originated from a comic book, a famous global series of comic books written by a Belgian artist back in Europe, and it counts 24 albums. It's been created in.
J'espère qu'il va y avoir d'autres réorchestrations de la série parce qu'elle a une super bande son. Une super bande son de 13 pistes au total qu'on peut retrouver sur YouTube assez facilement. Enfin bref, j'ai été vraiment subjugué par tous les décors, j'ai trouvé ça super joli. Seule petite chose où j'ai mis une réserve, c'est au niveau des personnages. Je trouve que c'est un peu trop... ça dénote beaucoup en tout cas, je trouve, avec les décors qui sont sublimes. Les personnages sont encore un petit peu, je trouve, ça fait très personnage de jeux vidéo des années 2010, un peu vieillot je trouve. Pour Black Sad, c'était assez joli, parce que c'était des animaux et qu'on n'a pas ce côté comparaison avec les êtres humains. Là, avec Tintin, je sais pas, déjà le fait qu'il soit un peu bébé, vraiment, hein, il a l'air d'avoir 14 ans, alors ok, j'ai dit qu'il avait 14 ans, mais bon, c'est pas le sujet, je trouve qu'il fait assez enfantin. J'espère qu'ils vont pouvoir un peu modifier ça, parce que au niveau des expressions, il n'est pas très expressif non plus. On verra bien. En tout cas, je vous laisse avec ces quelques minutes de gameplay assez immersives. C'est parti. Je vous dis à la prochaine en septembre pour la découverte du nouveau journal Tintin, nouveau journal du Lombard qui va sortir en septembre. Je vous ferai une review là-dessus. Salut à tous.
In this game, dismantling a gigantic drug trafficking network, because he's a 15-year-old reporter, so that's what reporters do, obviously. And I don't know which. Okay, you selected the cruiser level.
Yeah.
Nice choice. So we are at the beginning of the story actually. Tintin and his dog Snowy are cruising on the Mediterranean Sea, and then they're going to encounter a goofy character, an Egyptologist, sorry, who will embark them into an adventure in search of the tomb of the pharaoh Kiosk. So that is why that explains the name of the game. It's important to know that this game is adapted, is an adaptation, faithful adaptation from the 4th album of the Tintin series, which is also named Cigars of the Pharaoh. And here you go. So, well, this is the first sequence of the game, so we tried to start quite slowly but always in a goofy way. So we start by quick time events. Maybe I'm gonna let you enjoy this sequence, and if you have questions, of course, I'll be here to answer them.
Sure.
But as you can see, you already have a lot of things to do. Catching back a papyrus, and for this goofy character you just met.
Hey, you! What do you think
That's a
you're doing?
really cool way to introduce the controls.
Get out from there! You're gonna fall
hold
apart.
Yeah, well, the game is full of different gameplays because well, the way the Tintin comics was written and drawn, well, should you be a Tintin fan or just a regular reader, a casual reader of comic books, once you start the first page, you get embarked into the adventure, and this is the same spirit we tried to input into the game, so that once you start the game, you immediately start to be embarked into the adventure, and seamlessly you you pass all the sequences featuring different gameplays, because of course an adventure is the adventure is complete, and to complete the adventure you have different sequences with different gameplays. Should they be like a pursuit right now with QTEs, but also stealth sequences, action sequences, fight sequences. I'm not going to spoil it all, but well, it's quite complete.
So is this papyrus like a sentient papyrus? It seems to be very...
Yeah. It's playing with you, actually. Yeah, you know, on this cruiser in the Mediterranean Sea, we Europeans know it. The winds are quite tricky, so it's not only for gameplay reasons. But you made it. You're quite good at QTEs.
QTEs is my jam. I know them well.
How did you like come upon developing this game, and what made your studio want to work with Tintin?
Well, as for me, I'm part of Microids, which is a publisher. Mm-hmm. So we have an expertise in adapting mixed licenses into video games. I suggest you take the Aberdeen Fly if you want to have an action-filled sequence when you're going to fly a plane. Again, like every 15-year-old reporter in the world. So yeah, regarding these comics, we have an expertise, as I was saying, into adapting comics licenses into video games. And Tintin is, well, for me and for most of the team, a dream come true, because mostly, especially in Western Europe, we have been growing with Tintin, watching Tintin on television, reading Tintin comics, of course, watching the animated series. So it was evident, it was crystal clear that we had at Microids, we had to make a Tintin game. And well, there hadn't been any Tintin game since the one inspired by the Spielberg movie. So it's been a long time. And we wanted to give Tintin his identity back into the gaming industry, into the gaming universe. And well, to do so, we decided to work hand in hand with Pondulo Studios. We are the studio behind the Black Sad adaptation, but also Runaway. And they're pretty good at narrative games. Yeah. Well, if Tintin can do it, I think you can do it. But you need to have some training, you know. You don't have the reporter training, so maybe it's quite harder. So here, as you can see, you have obviously a chase sequence where you have to escape a hostile zone, actually, and you have to use the I don't know how to say, the windy areas. You can see right here, for example, to have a boost, so that you can put some distance between you and your followers.
Can you do a barrel roll?
See if you can still see them.
I wish you could. But the game will launch in November, so I still have time to suggest the idea.
You gotta make sure to do it. Do it for us. Barrel rolls.
Duly noted.
I keep honestly, it's funny you brought it up, because I keep double tapping it, thinking that I could use it to protect myself from the gunshots.
Oh, that's a cool thing.
Well, you can protect yourself from the gunshots, but you also have to be careful because some stones are falling from up the canyon, and you can go two up, because if you try to escape your opponents by flying out of the canyon, as they have quicker planes, faster planes than you have, they will catch you and gun you down. So you have to keep a low profile into the canyon, and you're using a path I hadn't seen before, so that's nice to note.
Oh God.
This looks really fun. It reminds me of those like kind of old school Star Wars games.
Yeah.
Where it's just like action, you know, set piece to action set piece.
No, don't go there.
Oh wow.
Oh, you're bug exploiting. Okay, nice.
Wow.
What?
This is where you can see that it's
Oh,
only light.
Got folded.
I
Yeah.
need some falling rocks up there.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm
So
ready.
yeah, we have a lot of inspirations actually for the game, because of course when you think of an action adventure game, you can think about Uncharted, think of Tomb Raider, but we wanted to you can do you can fly on your side eternally. At one hand you have to put your back on, so you can't fly on your profile.
Yeah.
It would be too easy, of course. And so yeah, about our inspiration, of course, you can think about Tomb Raider and Uncharted, but we wanted to have a game that can fit both Tintin fans, of course, because it's a license, it's a great license, but we have to be faithful 100%, of course. But also the action adventure fans, should they be beginners, like young gamers, 10-year-old gamers, because we don't have a lot of action adventure games for this kind of audience, but also older gamers, maybe who have known the old Tintin games, who have been knowing Tintin for the animated series, the pictures, the movies, of course. They're almost over, but it's not over yet. Be careful.
Oh my lord. You got those.
Okay, nice. Come on, you have your pilot license.
You got those Dookie rocks.
Oh God! No! 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 Oh God! Oh God! Oh God! We're good.
You got this.
I feel good.
Yeah.
One of my favorite.
You're way too skilled.
One of my favorite Tintin comics was when Blue into the glitch out world and made
Yeah, that was mine too.
Didn't you know about this album?
Yeah, exactly. And then the Dookie rock like smash.
Hey, Frage. Or
Well done.
Max, is that you?
Okay, so
Sorry, go ahead.
so the last sequence, the Tomb of Kiosk, is a more investigative sequence,
Okay.
because as you are a reporter, you can spend your time, running for a papyrus or flying a plane. You also have to investigate.
Sure.
And this is the Tomb of Kiosk we are talking about, especially in the title of the game.
Gotcha.
So once you met the goofy Egyptologist, he leads you, as you can see on the picture, to the tomb, but you lose him because he gets kidnapped.
Yeah.
And you try to find him back, and also solve the mysteries behind the pharaoh's tomb.
Great snakes! Modern shopping malls are just the Tomb of Kiosk, man.
Hey,
Yeah.
Charles. Before we continue, would you mind disconnecting the Discord and rejoining it? Your audio is getting a little fuzzy. It's a Discord thing. It's not a you thing.
Okay.
Just join and exit and rejoin real quick.
Okay.
Cool.
That was quick, man. I like that
The little sunglass kiosk.
Yeah.
Whoa.
This doesn't look like an ancient mummy. H. Winlocked. Wait. Where have I heard that name before?
He has his bowler on too. Still, like they let him.
He's got his shoes on. Yeah, yeah.
They let him keep his.
That's
Oh yeah, like come on, man.
Yeah.
Can you hear me now, or is it still thudding?
We hear you just fine, but it's sometimes OBS doesn't like Discord. But chat will let us know how it sounds. We found that just a simple rejoin fixes it. But yep, much better. There we go.
Yeah. That'll get
Okay.
What is this?
I'm not moving anymore.
Hook?
So yeah, well, you have a big riddle to solve in this huge room. So I suggest you do all the interactions button you can find. This one is really important, so well done. Well,
Professor
not
Sarcophagus.
talking.
Oh, Professor Sarcophagus.
No way.
It's a
It
name you
can't
grow
be.
into.
Snowy,
Uh-oh.
we must get out of here
Oh my
at
God.
any cost.
Oh,
Three
it's
spaces
for,
for
it's,
them.
it's for us, dude.
Yeah.
Dude, these guys are like, what do you want?
Are they
Eyes
are they
open.
stuffed? Yeah, are they stuffed? They got their
I think
glasses
that's
on
what the
still.
professor called an ankh.
This kid
Well,
is,
they are mummified, but they're pretty realistic
Yeah, they got
as
the.
far as I'm concerned.
yeah, this kid has seen some stuff and he's not
Yeah,
fazed by any of this.
that's some creepy. He's like, these don't
Yeah,
look
it's,
like
it's not for
old
all
mummies.
audiences.
At least the empty
Yeah.
coffins
Yeah.
weren't made long ago.
Huh, bunch of corpses.
Yeah,
Cool.
exactly.
I'm on an adventure.
Let's solve this. Let's solve this
Yeah.
mystery.
And I remember in the animated series of this episode of Tintin, well, the moment he found out that there were sarcophagi for him and Snowy and Professor Sarcophagus was real a climax. You know, the kind of climax you have just before the advertisement when the episode of the series is cut in two.
The
Into
cliffhanger.
two
yeah,
halves. Yeah, the cliffhanger. And it was absolutely terrifying when I was a child. Well, now it's okay, even if I'm sweating a lot right now.
Strange looking cigars.
I gotta check
We're
that
onto
out. I love how
something,
the
Snowy. I
attention to
can feel
detail
it.
there. You like cut off the sarcophagus just to
Trail of
fit their
wax
hats.
stains.
Yeah, yeah,
Mm.
yeah.
They use it to preserve the
It's very
mummies.
important to preserve their bowlers and their bow ties.
Simpler.
Yeah,
You may be mummified, but you're still elegant, you know.
yeah. Oh.
So obviously you have to
Looks like
open the
an
big
altar
door behind you,
For mummified
but there is a
animals,
mechanism you have
The
to.
pets of Pharaoh Kiosk,
solve.
perhaps.
Now let's make me question if they had the sarcophaguses ready for that, or if they had to find a guy with a bowler hat to fit the
Another
sarcophagus
symbol of
bowler
life,
hat design.
according to the professor.
Yeah.
But as a drug trafficking mafia, global drug trafficking mafia, I think they have the means to adapt the sarcophagus.
Gotcha.
I don't know if you can
How
file a
strange.
complaint once
The
you're
wax trail
mummified.
seems to
Yeah,
continue
I'll
under
do
this
that.
solid wall.
Yeah.
Interesting.
This
Yeah,
may be a
Cheerful,
zoo.
yeah, he's
Look at
like-
all these
Oh, so
hieroglyphs.
two
I bet the professor knows what they mean.
ox and the hook, which we've got. I'm trying to think if there's something to. Oh, here we go. Oh, great. Oh, we have,
you gotta
gotcha.
give them
Okay,
those
so
stats. Okay.
if we're looking at the statue here, the onks and we got to put one onk. Oh, I didn't look at the hand. Crap. Okay. So left hand onk, right hand cane. So this is the left hand. So we're gonna give him. Oh no, wrong one. No, I want that back, please. Onk.
You can choose the a replacement.
We're gonna go back. There we go. And then cane in that hand. Boom. Alright, so that one's done. I think that's right. Yeah, that looks
Is it?
right.
He said, "Is
Oh,
it?"
no,
That's-
did I do-
He's clowning. No, he's got the one with the flail on it. See, on with his. Oh wait, yeah, in
On
his
the other
left
one.
arm. Yeah,
That's the little bubble thing.
the bubble thing, the bubble blower.
Yeah. the
Oh.
bubble blower.
Yeah, see, it has
Oh,
his arm up, so that's the one with
Oh, so which
This is what we call it too, the bubble blower.
the bubble. Yeah, the,
So what hand should
Because
I change? The
we
left or the right?
always
The-
forgot.
the right
we
one.
always forget
that left
how
one.
it's
Yeah.
named.
This one.
That one should have the little with the. Yeah, the
flail.
flail. Yeah.
Gotcha. Oh, was I just looking at this backwards? Like a Dumbo?
Tell us more about where to find the game and find out more
Oh.
about microids and.
Well, the game is to be launched in November, the beginning of November, for now, on every platform. So should it be on PC, Nintendo Switch, PS4, PS5, and Xbox Series and One. You can find more information about the game
no,
on
that's
our
the
site, microids.com. But you can also, if you want to learn more about how the game was done, you can also connect to the social networks of Pendulo Studios, which are the main developers of the game, and see the behind the scenes we are publishing from now until the launch. We are participating at Gamescom 2, and we are planning to release some screenshots, some behind-the-scenes documents, some trailers too, so that we can keep the hype pumping until November. And of course, you can wishlist it on Steam.
Gotcha. Well, hey Max, if you don't mind, you can turn off that timer because it's making a noise. Well, Charles, I'm sorry to report we're out of time, man. But hey, thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, this was so much fun. We almost figured out the puzzle in time, but
yeah. I won't tell you the last clue.
Get through this wall.
You have to buy the
super
game,
close.
please.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wishlist the game, buy the game when it's out for sure.
Yeah. Well, thank you very much, Charles. You have a great evening.
Thank you, guys.
Yeah,
have a great night.
Yeah, we appreciate you. Have a great night.
Day first.